Yeah, it's way too late. Oh, is it a condition that is not really getting into the right cycle? Like it needs to, once we have enabled it once, it should stay enabled. Yeah. Okay. So we have a couple of things we need to fix. We also have to be moving south. So we have gone one south, and that means we should not fall back on ourselves anymore. Yeah, that should be safe, because we have gone one south. That means there could technically be a tail segment here if we try to turn out. I guess that's not actually perfectly safe. Yeah, so imagine there's an apple here. We come up here, and an apple here. These two are apples. Boosh, boosh. We come up here. We're a short boy, but like 3/4 times long, and there's an apple over here. So the conditions say we're safe to turn out, but there could be a tail segment here. Can we use can move in this mode? Okay. And then we're gonna move east and print can move west. Oh. Okay. But that actually doesn't help us, because the tail could just have been moved over slightly and we could still hit the bad case. Okay, maybe not worth it. I don't think it's perfectly safe. I can't assure you. Okay, so is there a better way to trigger this? Yeah, there's a much safer way of doing this. Zigzag is false by default, and we clear it when we start. And when we're in the return column, we check if we should start the optimization. Because we're sure to know that when we exit the column later on, we'll always be in the right phase. Oh. Why are you going that way? What's wrong with my snake, chat? Maybe with blood to the head. Probably. Happens more often than I would like to discuss. I mean, it does seem like this early exit optimization is good enough most of the time. Yeah, I think 30 might be the right value. At least not higher than 30%. Okay. Let's do a little bit of a code extraction here. Make it a wee bit cleaner. It does need the target and the tail length. Yeah, I think we just disable this for now. I want to see how much worse it is without it. Oh, yeah, since we did the manual testing, it had the snake hat on, and that's why it did the weird thing previously. Okay, yeah, it is notably slower. Is it that much in the grand scheme of things? It's probably better to be guaranteed a full snake than the, I guess, relatively small optimization at the start. Yeah, and here we are, back in the Zigzag optimization territory. Now, I have a small concern. Are all farm sizes going to be even multiples? If not, we need to do a weird squiggle at the top. Easy peasy. Hey Synthog, welcome in. Over your head, you're here. Over here, there, just able to get your rows evenly placed. So you shouldn't compare yourself to me. I'm actually a real software engineer. This is my my job and stuff. I went to university to study programming and all of this bullshit, right? So it's not a fair comparison. Actually, we need to do a new we'll have the clear ground and the do thing separate, because we might want to run can I spell? We might want to do multiple runs back to back when we actually integrate this into our full suite. Okay, so we have gotten bones. What do we bone? More drones. Leaderboard. That's interesting. Why am I actually getting the bones? No particular reason other than getting 100 million of them, I reckon. Okay, let's upgrade the bone yield. There we go. 16 times. Okay. Best zigzag if no space in bottom. An apple not above you. Best zigzag if there's no space in the bottom. An apple above me. Yeah. New decoding, proud of yourself for getting where you are in the game. You should be. Like, coding is not easy. There are so many things you need to keep track of, and so many ways to shoot yourself in the foot, paint yourself into a corner if you're not like experienced and know the kind of things that will get you into trouble. Processor of just basic ranges. Oh, okay. Maybe we should show you the mace thing. It is amazing. We just need a little bit more weird substance, I guess. If we just let this run for a bit, you'll see our maze solving. So our farm is ran on a plan to keep hay more than wood, wood more than, sorry, carrots more than pumpkins, pumpkins more than cactus. And whenever we have enough weird substance to run a maze, run 300 iterations of the maze, we do so. So it does just a dynamic choice for whenever it needs something or another. So now it's just exploring the maze, creating a map of all the walls. It uses depth first search. It ignores the treasure. And then it uses A star it's calculating a route. It's calculating the shortest path possible. And it's taking into account the walls that disappear as you open treasure chests. Standard computer science stuff. That said, I did struggle implementing it with the limited tools available to me and my absolute refusal to implement a priority heap by hand. The maze is not something I created. Like the game spawns the maze, but the whole movement of the drone is my code. I'm not quite happy with how long it takes for the route planning. So if you're just starting out, I think the easiest way for you to solve the maze is to just do the put a hand on a wall and follow the wall. Yeah, my maze code is in here. We're doing just A star. This is all the code I need that we need for solving the entire maze. And this is basically the main search logic. Yeah, it gets faster with less walls, to a degree. So, I'm not sure if A star is the fastest way of solving this. I have a suspicion that blood fill with some smart updating might have a chance, or maybe my implementation of A star is not perfect. Yeah, every time you pick up a chest, it removes a wall segment. So every time the drone moves, it looks at the walls around it and updates its internal map, so that the next time it can plan a shorter path, as long as it has learned about the wall by passing next to it. Would I say the in-game documentation explains stuff well enough? I'm not the right person to ask. The in-game programming language is based on Python. Well, it's a subset of Python. And I already happen to know a decent amount of Python. So me reading the documentation is being like, oh yeah, this hasn't changed. And then that's everything. That's when I stop reading. For the rest of the functions that are specific to the game, I think they're well enough documented. At least for someone who's already familiar with programming. How many mazes was this gonna be? Yeah, I think we're solving 300 in a row. I guess the walls are just a suggestion at this point. Boom. So yeah, that's what our thing is doing. Next time, I reckon we look at polyculture. Oh, increase the maze yield. There we go. We look at polyculture, and we integrate the cactus and snake into our thing. Holy bones, Batman! And then we have a look at polyculture. But it is way too late for me, chat, so I'm gonna head to bed. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your time with me here tonight. I really do appreciate it. You only have so much of that, and choosing to spend some of it here with me is much appreciated. And yeah, if you're new around these parts of Stream Variety, I used to have a schedule, but it's kind of gone out the window. So the best place to be notified of new streams is, of course, on the Discord, which you can find with !Discord in chat. Or if that's not the jam, then of course you can follow here on Twitch, and Twitch hopefully sends you notifications. No guarantees. I hear that's been janky. But anyway, thank you so much, and see you again in the next one. Bye!